Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Blessings to all of you. So, very often I'm asked, how can I come in contact with you? How can I relate to you? How can we Zoom? Can we Skype? Can I write to you? And so on. Now, everyone is welcomed to meet me in person. Yeah. But you have to understand one thing, and this is that I cannot have an infinite number of email contacts where I write or answer. And there is another thing, and this is sometimes I receive a very urgent request, yeah, and then I answer, usually. Yeah. But then often it continues, it comes the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, and so on. And I cannot do that. Yeah, I cannot provide a relationship in that sense, and I don't want to disappoint people, right? And this is a thing that happens with everyone doing a work like me. But as we are now in this new time, in this digital time, there is this idea, that everyone can chat, everyone can email. In the old time, we had letters. No, someone writes a letter, okay? And that took maybe weeks to transport, if not months. And there was time, yeah, there was another time. Today, it's not like that. So please, do not take it personal when I'm not continuing answering to new questions that you have. I cannot provide that, and I don't want to disappoint and give you the feeling you're not liked or you're not loved, whatever. One thing I can assure you, and this is that I pray for every person that writes, and this is one thing I do, yeah. But you have to understand, it is not possible to answer to everyone personally. So all technical questions and all the things that are around what is happening and so on, this is answered by the team, and they do their best, yeah, to provide what they can, yeah. But of course, when you ask them, can I write, can I do, can I this, they are ordered usually to say no, yeah, because of what I just explained today. No? But you can be in contact at any time through the heart, no? Because the heart is our inner mobile. The heart is actually that organ that connects you with everything and everyone. Yeah. And there are researchers. It's not only an esoteric idea. There are researchers that has been done now, I think, over 10 years, that everyone's heart, literally everyone's heart living on this planet is connected to everyone else's heart. And it happens over any distance. It happens even through time. We say that, for example, if someone passes away, we know that we still can reach that person. Yeah. Even the person is out of the body, is somewhere else, and we don't know where, but we can reach that person, and that person also can reach us. Yeah. So from the heart, it is not bounded by space and time. No. And this is a thing we need to learn. You see, we need to relearn. In the old times, we didn't have this technologies that we could get information in a second about everyone, basically, no? Calling, sending a message, or whatever there is, no? But people knew because they were very much connected with their heart yet, no? And I'm always saying, we are in this transition, and it is not only a transition, it is a transformation, and what it will be and how it will happen is through our hearts. We will have to reinforce that relationship. Yeah. The first thing is a moral healing that we have to undertake, and that we have to do our inner work in that. No, that means we become integer, we become honest, we try our best to be as straightforward as it can be, right? And with that, the connection to the heart is easier because the heart is the mirror, right? It is our strongest mirror to ourselves because it is also the place of conscience. Yeah, it talks to us when we are not doing the best. Yeah, it gives us this clear message, but not in a loud way. It does it very soft. Yeah, usually it doesn't scream to us. And the closer you come to yourself, that means you develop a behavior that is spotless, that is following a model of enlightened ones, yeah, prophets, masters. And when you meet some real ones, you will find they always have a similarity in the way they behave. Yeah. They always carry a kind of imprint on them. And that is because they are following this universal model, we can say, that is imprinted in the universe, no? That is given to you when you're ready to take it, no? And it's a long way, of course. It's not from today to tomorrow, but we try. And there is another research also in the psychiatric world, in the psychology world. And this is that they found out that every person, absolute every person in any age, wants still to improve themselves. Yeah. There was a kind of conviction in psychology about therapy that after 50, for example, you cannot make therapy with a person anymore, because the character is crystallized, the personality is crystallized, and it is very difficult or impossible to move these people. But late researchers show the opposite, yeah, absolute opposite. And you see it in yourself. Yeah, there is in every one of us a drive to improve ourselves, whatever that means. Yeah, but you want to become the best version of yourself, is it or not? Yeah. And that's why we say everyone is here on the path of sainthood. Yeah. And you might feel very inconvenient if you hear the word sainthood, because you say, well, what can I do then? If I'm a saint, I cannot do this, I cannot do that, I cannot do that. It is not that you cannot do. The point is you don't want to do it anymore. Yeah. You can do anything, but it doesn't mean that you want it all the time. Yeah. That is the fine difference. There comes a moment where you understand how to stop sabotaging yourself, how to make yourself chaotic, your life situation chaotic, and so on and so on. Yeah. And you always have the option to do it again. Yeah. You can go on and on and on and on. That is our free will, if you want to say so. But you also have the option to be reaching your best destination. Yeah. This is how it is. Destination is not a one-way thing, but there are many strings, many roads that you can choose. And my prayer, my wishes for every one of you is that you choose what is the best. What is the best for you, first of all. And if it is truly the best for you, it is also the best for others. This is the beauty of truth. If you follow it, it is the best for you. And it's at the same time the best for others, because this is where we meet. Yeah. In truth. This is the place where we meet. Yeah. So I hope it is clearer, and so let's stay in our hearts close, especially in these times. We need that. Yeah. So thank you, every one of you, for your trust, and forgive me for any shortcomings, and looking forward to see you in person wherever. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.